When Batman was tracking kryptonite fragments in Gotham Harbor, the last thing he expected to find was a spaceship. It had only been there for about a week, and while he examined it, a blonde girl emerged from the water, climbed into the Batboat, and took off in it. Batman noticed and fired a harpoon to latch onto his ship, but they didn't get very far because the girl crashed it into a pier. And what followed was complete chaos. The girl spoke a language no one could understand, and when a dock worker tried to approach her, she crushed his hand without meaning to. Another tried to defend himself, but she sent him flying with a single shove. And the last worker handed her his coat just so she would leave him alone. By the time Batman arrived, she was already gone. She was wandering through the streets of Gotham, confused and terrified, when suddenly a car slammed right into her and was completely totaled while she stood there without a scratch. The red light of a traffic signal made her feel threatened, and she blew it up with her heat vision. The police showed up and opened fire, but she blew up a squad car without even trying. Desperate, she flew to the top of a building where Batman was already waiting for her. She tried to escape but crashed into a blimp, which began falling toward the city. Batman called Superman to redirect the blimp into the water, and when he finally found the girl, she was on the ground crying. She kept trying to communicate in her language, so Batman had no choice and knocked her out with a chunk of kryptonite. Back in the Batcave, he analyzed her to discover her origin, but just as he found out she was an alien, the girl woke up scared and screaming in her language and started destroying everything in sight. But just as she was about to attack Batman, Superman stopped her. He spoke to her in her language, and they had a long conversation. She cried and smiled as she talked to him, while Batman had no idea what was happening. And then Superman introduced her. The girl was none other than Kara Zor-El, his cousin from Krypton.